put some positivity out into the world on during my interviews. So instead of shooting hard, we do a segment called Shooting Softly, where I'll ask you to say nice things about some people that maybe you've worked with in the past. Uh,
All right.
we'll start with a guy that you've teamed with. WWE fans will remember him. Alpha Jr., also known as Manu.
So Alpha Junior, like a big brother, man. It's definitely more than a cousin. Uh, it's fun as hell when you tag team with him. Uh, has been a mentor my entire life. Uh, Actually gave me the code breaker off the second rope for when I was using that for a while. No, man, Alpha Junior, he's always been a pro. He's always been a savage, and I feel like he has another run in him before this thing is all said and done too.
A guy that you've ended up in the ring with a couple of times, Billy Gunn.
Oh man, hilarious, huge as hell.
Yes, he is.
It's awesome.
When you see him in the 18-foot ring compared to the 20-foot ring in WWE, you're like, oh, Jesus Christ.
He's a
He's so
monster.
big.
I've got to work with him twice already, and his sons are they're like exactly like him in completely opposite ways. It's really interesting. But Billy, he's gone deep with my family all the way from the head shrinker days, working with Samu and Kishi back in the day. So that was brought up definitely when we tangled up a few months ago. So no, man, he's always been awesome. He can still obviously go, at his age, and he just looks like $1,000,000.
You can tell those kids grew up around his body language, like the way they move and the way they'll like do things. It's like, man, they walk like him too. It's so wild. A name we've seen featured prominently on NXT that you ended up working with, Leon Ruff.
Oh man, awesome. Definitely. I actually worked with him, and I think it was for Wrestling Has It Tomorrow back in Long Island. I believe it was Long Island, maybe Rhode Island. Uh, we had a six-way that was pretty awesome. Leon Ruff, he's always been. He's a protege of AR Fox, so he was always going to be in good hands. But he is definitely always been the one to stand out from Fox's crew as just being that guy. And I know they gave him a really, really good opportunities in Evolve, even main eventing for the world title at some point. So that's why even what he's doing at NXT now, it's no surprise, and he's only going to keep getting better.
A guy who's actually written for Fightful for a while, Jason Kincaid, another really good name on the independent circuit. I know you worked with him, I want to say like almost 4 years ago.
I believe it was Style Battle.
Yeah, there you go.
Battle. Oh no, it was cool, man. I believe that was the only time I worked with him or met him, but he had like such an interesting look and a gimmick back then, and that's what really caught my eye. I mean, it seemed like he can do all the spots, all the lucha and everything, but his look at the time was like really, really out there. So
He's got a head tat now. He shaved his head and he's got a head tattoo now.
it looks completely different now. He still looks crazy.
Yeah. I
So
love it. I mean that's got to be a big thing for him to be like, you know what? Getting rid of these dreadlocks that I've grown for years and years and years.
yeah.
Another name that you've teamed with, everybody knows him, King Haku.
Oh man, unbelievable. Uh, it's such an advantage to have the world's toughest man in your back pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody that you just, hey, I got this problem, Tonga. You wanna come through it? It's and he used to when I first made the move to Florida to keep training with my uncle Alpha, he was really instrumental down here with helping me too. So I do want to shout him out for that. I think even today he lives right outside of Kissimmee, so he was real close to this area, and he would always pop in for our WXW shows and offering us game and whatnot. It's just still awesome that everybody around the world knows him as this feared guy, and us. I mean, we just know him as this like teddy bear kind of a guy, man. He's awesome.
And I don't know if you've met the man, but I mean, I noticed that your name used to be the Samoan Dragon. Was there any Daniel Bryan influence there?
There was an influence with well, back when I was studying Taekwondo, karate, they
Hmm.
kind of nicknamed me the Dragon.
Okay.
Um, so that was kind of it mixed in with also there were some dragons going around on the Independence. You had Insane Dragon at the time.
Oh
You had
yeah.
Super Dragon. But so the dragon was kind of a thing, and I just felt like that could fit me. American Dragon though, Brian Danielson, definitely a huge influence. Uh, just right up there with all the guys that I love to watch from back then. AJ Styles, Low Key, Homicide. That was just a special era with a group of special guys.